So, it's Morgan, and God, I'm so awkward. This is my friend George, and she's helping me be less awkward.
By brushing my hair throughout the video.
Oh, she's Australian, so she talks funny.
Oh yeah, so I could be insulting you, and you'll just think I'm saying something really sweet.
Yeah, Anyway, so I've been slacking really bad, and I feel awful about it. I've had a lot going on, and my work hours are weird, and so I haven't been staying up to date on my videos. So I'm gonna lightly cover, try and lightly cover everything that we've talked about the past couple of weeks, like the past 3 weeks I think I missed. I don't know. I feel awful. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a failure. Okay, so,
Oh, okay. Morgan recently told me about everything, so...
Oh, yeah, she didn't know that Adam was trans, so
No.
he told me... She helped him plan a birthday surprise for me, and... basically, I walked out of my apartment and he was there, which was a big deal because, I mean, I live in Florida and he lives in Wyoming. So he flew across the country to spend the weekend with me for my birthday, and George helped him plan it.
It was sickeningly romantic.
Yeah, and then we invited her to come hang out with us at the hotel, and she fell asleep in our bed, so...
We all fell asleep.
No. Okay, but you fell asleep first. She fell asleep in the master bed, and so I cuddled up next to her, because we're good friends, and then, Adam came up behind me and snuggled me, so it was like a 3-person spoon, and...
It was basically like a cutlery drawer, I mean...
It was pretty great,
yeah,
so...
It was nice. I was
After that, he was like... You should probably just tell her. And we went swimming together and stuff, and he was like, you should really just tell her.
Can I just point out, there are so many things that make a lot of sense now. I saw, can I say this? Stitching from...
Oh, yeah. Scars.
Yeah, I saw scars from top surgery. I thought, bad car crash,
Peck implants is what you said.
I've been watching a lot
He's
of
got
Nipped.
really defined muscles,
Not to sound creepy, but yes, he does. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of Nip Tuck. I mean, that probably helped out with my whole, oh, it's America and everyone's implanted somehow. I'm gonna get. This is on the internet, right?
Yeah, this will be on the internet.
Oh god.
Yeah. So. I guess, first, I'm just going to touch on, strengths and weaknesses in my relationship. I kind of wrote them out on my phone, so I'm going to, take a sneak peek and talk about them.
Cheat sheet.
Yeah, cheat sheet. So, strengths. Clearly, we're both really affectionate. We both do, really cutesy shit, really disgustingly adorable stuff all the time.
You're lucky you don't have to witness it. Actually, if you look up their video, you kind of get a little sneak peek of how adorable they are, but it was bad to watch.
We're both really comfortable with each other, and we trust each other a lot. So, we don't really have a lot of trust issues, which is strange because we've both have had things happen to us in the past. You would think knowing both of our histories, our separate histories, that there'd be no chance, because we've both just been hurt really badly in different and similar ways, and we're extremely trusting of each other despite all that, and I think that's important in a relationship.
Any relationship. Yeah.
Even with your mom or your brother or sister, your friend. Clearly, I trust George a lot, otherwise we wouldn't have told her.
She did tell me, I might add, while my head was in the kitchen sink.
Yeah,
it was a little bit terrifying.
I was dyeing her hair, so I had control of the situation. Just kidding.
She waterboarded me slightly.
I was gonna drown you afterwards.
If I didn't, yeah. Will you tell anyone, George? No? alright, you can breathe now. We're good.
Oh yeah, and I guess one of the strengths that we have in our relationship is making the distance work. There aren't a lot of people that would be able to do that.
They do it very well, I will say.
Yeah, and like we have bad days and good days. Like today I'm having a bad day where it's really taken a toll, but there are better days where I'm like really distracted, and he has good days and bad days too. So,
but yeah, it was really sweet to see them at the airport, like, but it was also really sad to watch that goodbye again. Although I did get a good book out of it.
Yeah, the airport really is like a bittersweet place because it's like, hi, I'm here, I'm at the airport, like, I'm here, like, we're together again, and then a couple days later, it's like,
yeah,
I don't want to do this anymore. I really don't want to be flying anymore. I really just want to be grounded somewhere. But anyway, and then weaknesses. I kind of talked about this in my communication video. I kind of suck at communicating sometimes, especially when I get emotional. Which is alright, whatever. It happens to the best of us. We can't be perfect, so whatever. And then the distance again, like, is one of our big weaknesses. Because on our bad days, it's like, it's really hard. I mean, we've had like shouting matches over it before, which is not like us at all. So, I mean, clearly it like affects us a lot. All right, that's all I have to say about strengths and weaknesses.
I'm not really there for that.
I'm sorry. Sexuality. So my entire life, I've like been a, typical American white straight girl. That's like, I don't know. It's really simplistic. It's not really that complicated. And then I got into high school and I was surrounded by a group of people. Sorry, I'm stuttering really bad.
Not really.
Yeah, I was in theater and poetry and everything, and I was like constantly around like the LGBT community. And there were people in my life that one particular person that would like call me out on stuff in front of a lot of people. Like when I got involved in the fire department, she would be like, "Oh, like, no, duh, you're a firefighter. It's because you're gay or whatever." I don't know. Like, she always just told me that I needed to come out of the closet and stuff, and that like I was secretly a lesbian, or I don't know, just weird stuff. Because I mean, honestly, I'm a tomboy. Like, I have a lot of guy friends. I don't dress particularly feminine on a daily basis. I don't know. I'm like not really too high maintenance.
She's basically a nice person.
I'm not a bitch, so well, I can be, but I'm not
you
like.
Can be. It hurts.
Sorry, but I'm not like I don't know. I'm not like your typical girly girl. So she would always just be like, I don't know, you need to come out, blah, blah, blah. Why don't you just admit it? Why can't you accept yourself? And so I did go through like a phase of questioning because of that.
But we all go through those phases.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people go through those phases. And I think what really like sealed the deal for me was, I mean, I was pretty sure that I was straight. And then when Adam and I got together, I was like, well, damn, what's going on now? Like, I didn't know what to think of myself at that point. I didn't know what he wanted, and I didn't want to conform to whatever he wanted. as a girlfriend because I'm really independent. So I didn't want to be like, oh, well, I'm straight because he wants me to be straight. And I didn't want to be like, I don't know. There are a lot of questions that we ask ourselves, I think, when you're beginning to date someone who's transgender. Um, so yeah, I was pretty confused. Um, and then after, um, yep, after the first couple of times that we had sex, he was like, "Oh no, you're definitely straight. Trust me." Like, he was so sure. So that helped me feel more confident in my identity. Um, yeah. I don't feel like there are a lot of partners that are like straight women. Um, I don't know. So
They're out there.
yeah, there are a couple. I'd never like been with a girl before or had any kind of like lesbian experience. So, oh yeah, my celebrity crush is Natalie Portman, admittedly, but that's okay because Adams is Jake Gyllenhaal. So
yeah,
we'll just like have a foursome or something. It'll be great. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah,
yeah, which kind of leads into the next thing, and I don't really know how much I'm allowed to say about sex or like what I am supposed to talk about. I know a lot of like couples, they have like toys or strap on or something. I don't know. We don't have that. So
in my happy place.
George, I already kind of like talked to her about all this, so she should be pretty like comfortable hearing
I'm
it again.
comfortable. It's still a bit of a mind
fuck.
Adam's a man.
Yeah.
Adam, I can't. No. No.
Yeah. So Adam has a prosthetic, which not a lot of trans guys do. So I guess I don't know what to think about that, but he does. I don't know. So it's just like normal straight sex. We don't really do anything freaky.
Except when you guys kept going, oh, there's glue everywhere, and I was like, what?
Oh.
Why?
Because there was glue on his tummy when we went swimming.
But they hadn't told me yet.
And we hadn't told her yet, so she was like, what's on your stomach? And he was like, oh, it's glue. And he was just really laid back and saying it. And she was like, what were you, crafting? Like, she was so confused.
I was thinking that, you just had craft time. A nice time.
On his tummy.
Shirtless craft.
Yeah.
This is what my mind jumped to. What? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'm really boring, but I don't know, we're a straight couple and we do straight stuff, and I mean, we're like not heteronormative, but other than that, like we are heteronormative, like 99% of the time. So
when Jake Gyllenhaal comes up, it all turns around.
Yeah. I don't know, I don't really have anything else to say. I hope everyone's having a good week, and I guess I'll...
Hope you enjoyed my accent. Probably just fast forwarded through a Morgan's bit just to listen to it. So yeah.
Well, that's alright too. Whatever.
Yeah.
Views are views.
Views are views.
Alright. I'm gonna go.
Okay, because I'm the only one that can talk to my computer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
No,
Thanks, YouTube.
It's temperamental.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, God.